every day we be grinding. And if you ask me, we the best, I'ma be like, yo, that's us with the crazy flow. And you gon' hear us on the radio. This is how we do every day we be grinding. And if you wanna come and test us, I'ma be like, yo, that's us with the crazy flow. And you gon' hear us on the radio when I'm spitting all these rhymes.
What's going on, fellas? This is Coach KK coming back at you with some more of this good stuff. This is the gun tight offset tight end, air raid offense. This is a nice, explosive, high octane formation. All right, as you can see, the audibles right here, as I explained last time, I run it 3 different ways. I run it based off running plays, inside zone and counter with the halfback draw and the 0-1 trap, along with the 2 passing concepts at the top and bottom. Or you can take out the counter and put mesh in here. That plays with like a high-low type of read with the drive out and the PA shot. You're going to see that in the 4-minute offense. Or you can take that out and put the halfback slip screen in there, because once you do Saints drive out, PA shot seam, take shots down the field, because it's a tight formation. So they're looking at the receivers to go to the corners. The user will usually forget about the running back leaking out of the backfield. All right, so it's a lot of ways to do this thing. You just got to find your vibe. It's just not a one trick pony. It's not a one type of answer. It's multiple ways you can run this scheme. All right, so let's get started. This is one of my most high scoring games that I played with this scheme right here. So this is going to be a nice little thrill. I want you to take a look at this play right here. Look at the running back. Texas route. Every scheme I do from now on, if I can, you need to go check out this scheme right here. This is when I started, when I noticed it. That's a beautiful scheme. It has about 6 or 7 videos to it. It's comparing your offense to the chessboard. As you can see, the Texas is good for a combination with that flat table route right there. That route is a concept by itself on the field, because sometimes you'll get the users chasing the table route, chasing, and then you finally make that nice little hook and that sharp edge and go back the other way. He can be wide open, because usually the user is the middle linebacker. So yeah, go check out that volume right there. That was nice. Here we go. Back to it. And I mean, you can kind of build a whole scheme with those combination right there. So it's always good. Like some people always ask me, why don't I do the run balance formation and run and shoot and run and gun? Because they don't have combinations of plays that play off one another. I mean, at least in my books, some of them do and some of them don't. Or sometimes just the spread playbook by itself will have everything you need. It'll be like a mixture of so many different playbooks, because it has 33 formations, 33 shotgun formations at that. All right, so here we go. We meshing. Sometimes you got to throw the mesh out here. It's just like you're boxing. You know, when you throw a jab, you throw another jab and come back with another jab. He's still waiting on the hook and the cross. You just getting him with jab, jab, jab. And then you finally go in for the kill switch, because all we're trying to do is lure him in. Like I said last video, I notice a lot of times I do short and intermediate routes just to bait you into cover 2, and we get you like this. Leverage. Outside leverage, baby. As you can see, he's in the cover 2. And there's gaps, but look at his position of the safety. Outside leverage. His body was turned. He wasn't in position. He was there, but he just wasn't in position. So yeah, what I mean by hanging the passing windows is wait for the window to open. There's gaps. There are opportunities in between different players, you know. There we go right there with that 3-headed monster, you want to call it, inside zone, counter, or trap. This was the appropriate time to do 0-1 trap. Counter would have took too long to develop. Inside zone would have got jammed up. So 0-1 trap is pretty much like a misdirection, because if that user would have been the middle linebacker trying to play overly aggressive and ambush me, he would have got tangled up in the trash by the pulling guard. So yeah, 0-1 trap does wonders. You know, it's always good to have plays that play off one another, plays that are the mirroring image of each other. And I mean, this was the perfect time to call 0-1 trap. And then another thing, when you're on the goal line, you're limited to so many things that you can do. So you got to get creative, and you got to make sure you occupy space and opportunity, you know, because you don't get too much wiggle room. So you gotta get creative out there. Here we go. Halfback slip screen. His eyes is back there with the wide receivers because it's a tight formation. Halfback slip screen is a key component to this to make this work. It gives more fluid. Slip screen and the mesh concept makes this formation work. It gives you the opportunity to take the deep shots. We're not over here. We don't force deep shots. The deep play will come. The deep ball will come from doing stuff like this. Look at this here. 16 yards on the play because of the combinations. You know, like I say, the deep ball will come. Just be patient. Take your little chunk change, and then open up. See, I found out that I like to just lure these guys into cover two, and they have to get in cover two because they want to get them an easy snag underneath. So yeah, this is a game plan. This is not out. We're not out here just you know with the one play touchdown. This is a game plan. Like whatever we call is for a reason, and there's a reason for the next play to come. Look at that there. Now you want to go to cover two? We got the free real estate out there in the flats. You want to go to cover two now? If not, we'll come back with something else that's similar to it. Yeah, man, this is fun right here. And it's also fun when you can do something that I'm going to show you in a few minutes. When you can also attack the defense when they're there, but they're not there. You know what I'm saying? Like when the guy had his body turned, he was there, but he wasn't in right position. Look at this here. We knew the cover three. He's in the triangle now. So it's either cover one or cover three, right? You can't be in cover two and cover four like this. Got to be cover one or cover three. So we knew that the corners are bailing backwards as soon as we snap the ball. And here we go, right underneath. Free yards. That's why that play right there is in the audibles. And if the out route don't work, the drive concept is coming in the middle. What are you going to do? Go use that man out there? And notice I don't even run the ball. I have a fast quarterback. I don't even run the ball. So he's not spying me. So that's always a necessary check down to just run the ball and go pick up 5 or 6 yards. Or the first down if it's there. Look, he's not spying me. Beautiful. Because we're going through concepts. Yeah, and some users, they can't take it. You're just too real out here for them. Beautiful. It was wide open. And then when they get so much into the cover threes and cover fours and cover twos, notice that their secondary and stuff is backing up. So that opens up the run game, So I always throw the run game. That's why I have the 2 running plays in the audibles at times, because we know they're in some kind of preventative defense, preventing defense, Oh yeah, that's full of zones and dropbacks and stuff and bailouts. So yeah, the run game won't work sometime, but it's always good to keep that tool in your arsenal. It's just like a toolbox, My hammer does something, my wrench does something, my pliers does something, and it's only called on one time. It's only needed at certain times. That was beautiful. That's what I was saying right there. Ball placement, leverage, and range. See, we're checking for cover 2 with that wheel route on the outside. And all we needed is to get past them. And it looked like cover 2, but they just bailed backwards. And it's really no one in the flats. No one was really in the flats. And we just waited for the gap. Here we go. I'm looking to the left. I'm looking to the right. And it's 2-on-1 out there. Look, there's a gap. I mean, just free yardage. So, yeah, that's how I operate with the PA shot seam. It's really like a cover 2 type of play. Like you're checking for cover 2. And then you get that free window wide open every time, depending on the drop zones also. And the way we play, we got so many plays. He's seen so many plays in this one specific formation all game long. So now he don't have a game plan. He's just hoping that we make a mistake. That's how it happens when you just, it's a word of consistency, I guess you could say. You're just popping on all cylinders, basically. Yeah, man, that's how I go. I've been in the same formation all game. Not once have I gotten something different. It's been gun tight, offset tight end all day long. And we are having a field day out here. Look at him with the user. He got away then. He got away. He got away. Yeah. You're supposed to be doing strategies out of formations and put fear in the defense. He's supposed to fear you. Beautiful. He's all the way using on the right side of the field, and we going to the left side of the field. Yeah, man. Because we're recognizing the coverages. We're taking advantage of the opportunities and gaps and windows. We know who we are. We know our identity. Right here. Looks like cover two, so we're checking the wheel route. This time he want to defend him. Look. Got him. You're not in position, man. Where are you? See, he's waiting on the flats, and he waiting on the little out routes. And we got inside leverage. Touchdown. Easy peasy. Yeah, but you got to see this stuff at the line of scrimmage, you know. You got to see this stuff before you do it. You just can't call a play and say, oh, I want to be like Coach KK. You got to understand the rules to this stuff. That was a cover two look, and we knew that he was banking on the outside drive, the speed out routes. And I threw a nice little ball inside, use a catch, touchdown. He's there, but he's just not in position. And it don't matter if he's there, because if he's not looking, he can't make a play on the ball. So we're gonna see next season when they put this this real field sense and stuff out here. We're gonna see how that plays out. But you know, I'm still thinking X's and O's and sticking to the core principles of offense and defense. That's how we roll out here. That wasn't a glitch. We're not taking advantage of the AI, because sometimes that safety does make a play on the ball. But here we go. I'm just trying to let you guys see what I'm thinking, you know, before I snap the ball all the time. You know, I got that concept with the running back out here. The middle is taken advantage of. Cover two, but he had a little bit of drop zone out there. It looked like he had like maybe a 10-yard drop zone, because he's trying to match certain routes that I've shown him. You know, we've shown him that we can go to the sideline 10, 15 yards. Nice. That was a good try. Like, look at the left side, the speed out route. He's already, well, the right side now, he's already done put his drop zones out here to pick that ball off. So look at this. He's defended now. We on fire though. Underneath leverage. Got him. Yeah, man. See, yeah, he's chasing our concepts. That's what you want to do. You want to make the user and the defense, your opponent, chase your previous play. So you can do something that looks just like it, like the evil twin of it. Yeah, I always get off doing that. I make them chase me. So let's say you're not going to be able to do that kind of stuff if you're going from gun tight to I formation, to the weak, to the single back twin, all the way to the shotgun 5-wide spread. You're not going to be able to build a strategy and, you know, a scheme versus your opponent, because it's like y'all have first impression every time you do a new formation, you know. So that's why I like to make everything look the same. It puts more pressure on him, and it makes him overthink. You know, you want to make the defense overcomplicate his own self. Yeah, man. And as you can see, he's everywhere. When I'm throwing left, he's using the right. When I'm throwing right, he's using the left. If I'm throwing low, he's high. Yeah, man. So yeah, put all these plays in combination. Go check out part 1 of the scheme. I'm out, y'all. This is Coach KK. See you in the comment section.
This is how we do it every day. We be grinding, and if you ask me, we the best. I'ma be like, yo, that's us with the crazy flow. And you gon' hear us on the radio. This is how we do every day. We be grinding, and if you wanna come and test us, I'ma be like, yo, that's us with the crazy flow.